Happy Pisces season. I know there's a lot of other stuff going on astrologically, but we are entering into a new sun season, so let's talk about it. With it being eclipse season as well, we're going into Pisces season, which is where the North Node is. We don't have a Pisces eclipse in this season though, so how does that translate? Neptune has just moved into Aries, all right? The North Node in Pisces right now, the Sun in Pisces. We have a Venus in Pisces and a Mercury that is about to turn around and go retrograde also in Pisces. So a lot of activity. Neptune in Aries, still ruled by a Mars that's in Aquarius, soon enough to be ruled by a Mars that's in Pisces. We're about to go through some crazy change. A very, very starter ignited crazy change. Priorities right now are rearranging. And it's gonna feel weird, okay? It's not gonna feel like a normal time, a normal day. It's gonna feel like, oh, maybe things are getting in the way. Maybe there's things that are calling on you that you didn't expect. You could find yourself reprioritizing your life, your schedule, your responsibility to fit new ideas, new directions, new path work. Take time to do that right now, even if it doesn't make sense. The North Node in Pisces, let's go back to that for a second. The North Node is a very lofty thing. A lot of the times I find that people who are following their North Node path end up in spiritual practices literally so they can describe what it is that is happening to them, kind of no matter the practice that they get involved in. That obviously changes the language because it's a different practice, but it is applicable. So because we're having this like illumination on this lofty thing, we just had the North Node Aquarius eclipse. The North Node isn't in Aquarius yet, but it will be later this year, and the Aquarius eclipse will be related to that, has been related to that. We just had the eclipse on the 17th. Okay, moving on. A lot of dots to connect, so let us be direct, right? So because that North Node was related to the Aquarius eclipse, we're already transitioning. This whole moon cycle is going to be ruled by changes of destiny and purpose. So that sun going into Pisces, we're now looking at very directly the transitions we need to make sure that those positions of destiny can become more actualized in our world IRL, okay? Here in the physical, right here, right now. Because Mars is in Aquarius right now, those transitions, unpredictable. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen if I do this, but I know that I need to do it. I don't know what's going to happen if I do this, but I know if I don't do it, I'm not answering my own work. I don't know exactly how to do this, but I know I need to do it, okay? There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of weird stuff that is like up in the air right now that probably is not going to make sense maybe for the next couple of years, but we'll have answers over the coming couple of years at the same time. So a lot of questions and a lot of answers simultaneously, questions that don't have answers and answers that maybe don't have questions. It's a weird combination and a little bit contradictory, okay? But that's kind of the nature of what's happening. Not necessarily in a bad way though. Those contradictions can be very useful for building if you sit and look at them and listen, okay? So if you find yourself in a contradictory position, think about it a little bit. Apparently a nose touch was appropriate for that. I don't know. But anyways, think about it. Here we go. We're also going to see, and there's kind of no way to know exactly what this is going to look like long term in the future, but we're also seeing that these destiny purpose changes, the rearranges that we're making right now, all the strange stuff that's going on. This is really setting us up for the foundations of the whole entire era of both Pluto in Aquarius and Neptune in Aries. Whoa. That's a long time. So what we're working on now is going to change the stuff that is 2043 to 2044. That's when Pluto starts moving into Pisces. So really until then, and probably the like year or two of Pluto's first couple of years in Pisces as well. So as long as you, especially with Saturn in Aries right now, as long as you are doing things based on what you really know is true and you really want to do, and you feel that fire starter energy that's really like driving you forward with it, if you trust that and you trust the steps that you're taking and you're doing it in a way that you know, yeah, you know what, if I was asked to stand in this energy again, I could do that, because there's no way we're going to know the full entire consequences of the decisions we're making right now, such as life, right? So if you really stand in that, you trust that, you believe in it, then keep going. If not, maybe reassess a little bit, and that's okay. Take your time with it, but don't take too much time. It is Saturn in Aries, so we do need to move just a little bit at a maybe quicker pace than we may be used to, especially with Saturn just having left Pisces. That was a lot of time for a lot of transitions, and now both Neptune and Saturn in the beginning of Aries are like, it's time to go, and it's time to go right now. So gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep up the brew you need to do. I will too. And I'll talk to you soon. Also true.